diseases. There are lots of parents here. If kayo, tamad kayo uminom ng gamot, bahala kayo. But you have responsibility to your kids. Heredofamilial diseases are those diseases na kahit how healthy you eat, how often you exercise, nakukuha mo siya sa family history. What are those? Asthma, cancer, hypertension, diabetes, hypercholesterolemia, taas na cholesterol. These are 5 na kahit hindi siya lupa, hindi siya diamond, namamana siya ng mga anak niyo. So, what are you gonna do? Sa time ninyo, wala pang Jollibee, wala pang McDonald's, wala pang masyadong cancer-causing agents like pollution and all. Sa time ng mga anak natin, most of the time, they eat junk. What's the number 1 junk? Of course, hot dog. So, this is it. If Lolo and Lola has cancer, mabibigay kay Mama and Papa. And Mama and Papa can pass this to your kids. Are you gonna give your kids vitamin D or you will let them die na lang of those heredofamilial disease? My husband is a physical therapist, si June. Alam niyo ba si June, he has 3 patients, 14 and 15 years old na stroke. So that's why we often do lectures, kahit wala pa kami sa iFriend, we do lectures for, lifestyle change. Yung 14 years old niya, saka 15, lahat yun sila na CT scan. Documented siya na ischemia. Ibig sabihin ng ischemia, cholesterol na nagbara sa ugat ng brain. Hindi siya nakuha ng bata during birth or congenital, but it was developed slowly from childhood until nag-14 and 15 sila. So, you have a responsibility to your kids. If you are hesitant to join, remember, kumukuha ka kayo ng insurance, you get this for your kids, okay? Another one, cardiovascular disease. Nakita sa cohort study of 1,700 men. Kumuha sila ng 1,700 men. Lahat yun almost the same age group. Lahat yun walang sakit. Lahat yun hindi hypertensive, hindi smoker. Nakita nila na if mababa or if mataas ang vitamin D, mababa ang blood pressure. If mababa ang vitamin D, mas malaki ang chance na mag-heart attack within 5 years. Nakuha nyo?
Yes.
Meaning, it protects your heart and your blood pressure. The vitamin D, it's very important. And this one, diabetes. For those diabetic patients na umiinom lang ng kanilang maintenance, mas mabilis ang pag-control ng HbA1c and fasting blood sugar if you add vitamin D to your medications. Do not tell your patients or your family members na stop your maintenance. No, add vitamin D. Add firm D, okay? For better sugar control. Kung ang mama diabetic, naka-maintain siya ng vitamin D, malaki ang chance na ang baby niya hindi magiging diabetic. Okay? So that's why ginagamit na siya ng mga OB. Asthma. During the time of pandemic, ang daming namatay for COVID, right? This vitamin D is very anti-inflammatory. Ang number 1 function niya is sa lungs. So it helps save patients with COVID the same way it does save patients with asthma. So if may asthmatic kayong patient or family members, basta good compliance lang sa vitamin D, darating ang time no more attacks. Hindi na siya magpa-puff, hindi na siya magne-nebulize. So advise your patients to continue. Now the dose, again, the recommended dose for adults is 2 to 4 capsules after dinner. But, if you have medical problems, hypertensive ka, diabetic ka, ang dami mong maintenance, higher the dose. You can increase is up to 10 capsules a day. Again, the recommended is 2 to 4. But may medical problem ka, increase up to 10. What's the toxic dose na nakakamatay? If you take 60 capsules a day, continuously ng several days, saka pa. So, it's not true na nakakamatay siya because ay mag-overdose. Okay? No. So, kung walang sakit, stick to the 2 capsules or 4 capsules. Sa kids, 1. Okay. Cancer. For those with cancer, makahelp si vitamin D tolerate chemotherapeutic agent. Makahelp siya for the recovery. What about for those kids ng cancer patients? If you have very good level of vitamin D, it decreases all types of cancer by 17%. Colon and rectal cancer by 72%. So, if may colon and rectal cancer sa family members ninyo, my God, dapat oblige your kids to take high doses talaga. You oblige your kids. I really check my kids every night kung nakainom sila. Big deal. Dapat makainom sila. Hindi lang basta-basta you take this. No, you oblige them to take. Okay? This is the reason why I joined IFERN because ang dami kong patients na hindi nabubuntis. Usually give those patients clomiphene, ang daming binibigay na gamot. Now, seldom na lang makagamit ng ibang gamot because FERN active pa lang, FERN D pa lang, buntis na. What's the purpose of do you understand what PCOS is? PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. Yung ovaries nyo may maliliit na cyst, and those cysts secretes hormones na panglalaki. So si PCOS, sorry kuya, nadidistract ako. Yung PCOS, yung ovaries mo may maliliit na cyst. Those ovaries, mag-secrete siya ng hormones na panglalaki. So the PCOS patients will appear to you as lalaki-like. Manipis ang buhok, dry or falling hair, may acne or big ang pores ng face, obesity, irregular menses, di sila nagre-regla, and infertility, nahihirapan mabuntis, and also early diabetes, early hypertension. If you give your patient this, it will regulate their menstruation, it will decrease the bleeding and normalize the cycle, and it will help them good ang quality ng egg cell, good din ang quality ng sperm cell. That's why if you have infertility patients, you give this to both partners. You treat both partners, hindi lang yung babae. You also have to treat the male. And FERN-D, madami pa siyang gamot. So, marami, no? Osteoporosis, basta everything. Because lahat ng sakit sa body is inflammatory in nature. And because FERN-D is anti-inflammatory, that's why it covers everything. Lupus, lahat. Now, question, is it contraindicated when may sakit ako? No. The more ka na may sakit, the more that you have to take, and the higher the dose. Wala siyang magagawa sa sakit nyo na negative. It can help control whatever you have ng mga sakit and can help heal. Ay anti-inflammatory siya. Okay. So this is Dr. Michael Holick. He is the father of modern vitamin D research. During the pandemic, lahat ng patients sa Europe and US, dahil rich country sila, routine, lahat na nag-positive sa COVID, kinuna ng laboratory. And they found out that 95% of deaths and 90% of ICU patients were vitamin D deficient, kulang ng vitamin D. That's why, lumabas ang mga book, lahat ng books about vitamin D. Okay, baka sabihin nyo, bakit nagano si IFERN? It's because, timing si IFERN, because during the pandemic, they already have the vitamin D. That's how smart the owner is. And this is the book, the vitamin D solution. And of course, it cures, it helps cure and control all types of diseases. So, lahat na. Name it, pati diabetes and all. Parang hindi siya okay. Lahat, okay. Vitamin D, you use it from womb. Ay, sorry, take a picture. Ayan. So, yung vitamin D, you take it from womb to tomb. Anong ibig sabihin? From the time si buntis, pwede bigyan. Si baby, bibigyan. Si ate na toddler, bibigyan. Pati childhood for immune system. Then again, teenager. Ang daming suicide sa teenager. Your vitamin D3 helps in the mental health, pati sa cognitive, sa studies nila, they can help. Then, nabuntis na naman si mother, bibigyan na naman ng vitamin D. Then, nag-menopause na si mother, may insomnia na, may osteoporosis, you give vitamin D. Meaning, vitamin D is given from womb to tomb. Until mag-goodbye Philippines, take ka pa rin ng vitamin D. Okay. It benefits all ages. All ages. Kung si baby hindi pa marunong, sa baby, you have to ask permission from your pedia. They usually give it, kasi ang recommended sa pedia is 400 IU. Ours is 1,000 IU. So, ang pedia sa amin sa Bukidnon, ang ginagawa nila, they prick the capsule, soft gel, and they gave approximately half of it sa mga bata na maliliit. Or they give 1 capsule every other day. So, you ask permission na lang from your pedia. So, the Philippine, actually we are here today because my 3-day, postgraduate course sa PGH. So, makikita nyo, this one, The Philippine Obstetrical and Gynecological Society recommends vitamin D for the use para ano? To prevent pre-eclampsia or hypertension in pregnancy. Remember kung si Picos na pregnant, pag 5 months na, sure, diabetic, hypertensive na yan siya. So if you give vitamin D right away during the first trimester, ma-prevent mo ang eclampsia by how many percent? 45%. Very high. Okay. This slide is from PGH Oncology Department. So nakikita nyo, if si mother is 45 or 50 years old, you do your mammogram once a year, right? You do your colonoscopy once a year or every 5 years depending on the risk factor. Mga sugar mo, lipid mo once a year. Look at vitamin D. How often? You take vitamin D ideally every 3 months. Very important siya. That's why it should be monitored every 3 months. But since mahal siya, it's 3,000 approximately, you just take vitamin D. The sunlight na vitamin, hindi siya enough. You have to expose yourself to the sun from 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. naked. Ayan, hindi mo makuha. Saka mo makukuha. Sorry, I forgot. I'm in Manila. Sorry, nag-Bisaya. Before you get the 2,000 IU, you have to expose yourself to the sun and pwede ka ma-heat stroke, pwede ka mag-skin cancer, and marami pang iba. Okay? So you understand this one? Vitamin D is more important. That's why the monitoring for vitamin D is done more often compared mo to all other tests in the world. So this is our power.